Hello, welcome to a new week, a new me, a new something. Because this worked out so well for me last week, I thought I would do it again this week because it's keeping me on track. I want to say shout out to y'all for helping me stay on track. We are going to start out with evaluating how last week went. So I am walking you through the process that I help clients with. So you first evaluate your week and then you make a new plan. Because in order to make a plan, you need to know how the last week went. So the first question is, what are 5 things that I could celebrate from this past week that went well? Number one, I completed 23 of the 15 tasks. I give myself 15 tasks that I must complete every week. Everything else is extra. The 15 means that from Monday to Friday, I am focusing on 3 core, not Monday through Friday. The 15 means Sunday through Thursday, I am focusing on a top 3 every day. That's my work schedule, Sunday to Thursday. And so I know if I do at least 3 things a day, I am making progress. And anything outside of that is extra because my brain likes to think that if I wrote it down in my plan, it must happen. And if I don't do it, then I'm a failure, right? And so we just work with the brain. So that's number one. Number two, still going strong in the 30-day literature review challenge. I am doing a challenge with my clients to help them write what they would argue is the hardest chapter of their dissertation in 30 days. And so I've been uploading a video every day for the 30 days, giving them a small assignment that's going to build up to them having a 20-page draft of this chapter. I tried this before at least twice in the past and was unable to keep up with the video part of it. And so the fact that I'm still going is awesome. Number three, I've uploaded 7 Vlogmas videos. Y'all, again, I've tried this for years, for a decade at least. And the fact that I made it to 7 videos is more than a win. I'm like, past me is just so proud of me. There is a voice that wants to say it should be 10 out of 10. We just tell that voice, thank you for your input, but that's not helpful. I'm not going after perfection here. I am going after consistency. This is my first time doing this, and this is not about showing up perfect. Okay. Number 4, I've been showing up for all my coaching calls because with everything that I have going on, there's been days that I've been wanting to be like, this was cute, but I'm tired. Last Sunday, I felt like I phoned it in that call for my dissertation group, but actually it ended up being an amazing conversation and they thoroughly enjoyed it. And what I learned from that is you don't always have to have a plan. Like, it doesn't have to always be this logical, formal slides and structure that we can go and have a discussion. And then number 5, which probably should have been number 1, is that I've been great at taking care of myself this week, feeding myself, going to the gym, laying down. So those 5 things. What strategies helped me to show up for myself this week? Planning. This is why I'm doing it again. Last week doing this video helped tremendous. And then putting things on my planner, because all I have to do every day is just look at the planner to see these are the things I need to focus on and get done for the day. And I don't have to spend time thinking about where should I start? What should I prioritize? I already did that work on Sunday. Looking at old content and remixing old content has been extremely helpful in terms of marketing and even preparing for my calls. I've been doing this for 6 years at this point. I've got 6 years worth of content that I could use and remix and whatnot. So that has been helpful. And then taking time to rest, I forced myself to take yesterday off. It was hard. And I say forced because really up to this point, I've gotten into a good practice of taking at least a day off. But this week, because I have ramped up all the things that I want to do, I heard that voice that's being like, you can't take it off because you promised that you were going to upload and do the things. And I was like, we need a day off, okay? Because we won't function, we won't make it to the rest of this month if I don't take a day off. So I went to go see Renaissance again. What else did I do? I came home. What did I do? It was a blur. I think I laid down or something. Yeah, I don't. That's why I needed it. Okay. Obstacles. Not scheduling tasks. So I planned out my week last week, but I didn't say when I was going to do it. And I attempted to do that in making this plan, but that got complicated very quickly. So what I'm going to do is give myself a cutoff time of when I have to be done working, which is going to be 8 p.m., if not 7. And I'm going to have to get started on my day earlier, probably 6 a.m., because to do my morning routine and start work at 11 is key. So I am doing my best to do 8 or 9 hour days because that's what this season calls for. I might have to do more. So we'll see how this week goes though. Number 2 obstacle is doing tasks that are not planned. I felt myself a couple of days last week being like, I don't feel like doing that. I'm going to do it later. I'm going to just switch the tasks, which is fine, but I didn't end up switching them. And I don't know if I necessarily want to do anything about that right now. It's just something for my mind to be watchful over about how much is it coming up, because it may not be about me needing to change my behavior. It may be that the task is too complicated or it wasn't the right time. So I'm just going to keep an eye on that. And then number 3, not fully estimating or chunking down the tasks that I would add throughout the week. So that's another reason why I just give myself to focus on 15, because I know things are going to come up throughout the week that I don't know right now. And I found that when I was adding new tasks, I wasn't making them smaller, so they were too overwhelming for my brain, and then I just didn't want to do them. The next question: how did I allow my community to show up for me this week? Well, I hired a VA because I was tired of hearing myself say, I need help, I need help. I hired help. So she is going to begin next week, so I need to do the stuff for her. Oh, I realized I didn't even put that on the plan. And I said it earlier. What else? Taking time to talk with my cousin has been helpful because it's been forcing me to balance. And so I just keep telling her it's okay to talk to me. You're not bothering me, because I need something to pull me out. Number 3, showing up for my writing groups have been helpful. One of them didn't meet this week, but the other one did, and that was extremely helpful for me to get things done on Thursday when I'm ready to be done with the week. It's the end of my week. I'm tired. I'm over it, and those groups keep me anchored. What grade would I give myself for this week? An A++, because I killed that shit. Like, my brain wants to list out all the things that I didn't do, but we're not doing that, brain. We killed that. Like, when I think about how I showed up for myself, for my business, for future me, I did that. Next week, I am going to focus on getting 10 people to purchase my 30-day literature review workshop, because I've been putting that off, and I think it's from fear. So we're just going to nip that in the bud, and that is going to be the focus for next week. That means, come hell or high water, that is the result I am going to produce next week. So you can see an overview of what my plan looks like as an individual task I'm going to get done. I'm going to spare you. I'm not going to list them, because there's a lot of things that I am doing, way more than 15, but it's crunch time. It's my busy season. I'm not going to beat myself up if they all don't get done, but my goal is to get them all done. I will say I am working really hard to figure out what are those tasks that I need to do on a daily basis, no matter what, and trying to make a post or trying to track that, so I can think about making like a Notion template or something where it just renews, so I can just check off if I did it or not. It sounds silly, but it helps me, because I don't want to rewrite it every day. I want to be able to check it off every day. So if you have suggestions, let me know. So that is it for today, y'all. Let me know how your weeks went. I'll be back next week to tell you how this went. This either is going to go amazingly well or in the toilet, but either way, I'm excited for it.